Good morning. It is 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and it is Thanksgiving Day. I am supposed to cook two things for Friendsgiving, and I have not started. So, we are about to cook some collard greens, some vegetarian collard greens, and we're going to make two sweet potato pies so that I can take those items with a bottle of rosé for Friendsgiving. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but yesterday was a rough day. So today's a new day, and we are about to get into it. So let's go ahead and start with this skincare routine. I thought I was recording. I have already used my favorite oil pulling oral cleanse, Guru Nada Cocoa Mint, and I have gargled with that. I am about to brush my teeth, and let's get into this skincare routine. Cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. So let's go.
The holidays are upon us, and we have so much to be grateful for, and so many things in store for us as the end of the year approaches. So it's super early in the morning. I should have done this yesterday, Wednesday. But like I said, I was tired. I just wanted to watch Christmas movies with the fireplace on and just kind of hang out instead of washing, cutting, cleaning greens. If you know, you know, you got to wash like 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But here we are, 6 a.m. the next morning, and we're going to make the best of the day. Grateful to be invited to a friend's house, grateful to bring a dish and be able to actually cook and have fun on Thanksgiving. It's a day off. I'm grateful for life itself. And we're going to make the best of this day and enjoy some time with friends, playing games, eating some good food, and reflecting on the year. So let's start off with cleaning my face with the original cleanser. And now I'm going in with I'm using the Good Molecules toner to tone my face, and I'm following that up with the Good Molecules Niacinamide serum. The temperature has definitely changed in Arizona. It's a cooler temperature, so I'm taking advantage of that and making sure I'm keeping my skin hydrated, drinking water per usual, as well as just taking some time to care for my skin. You know, summers in Arizona are harsh in the desert, so giving my skin some TLC. I'm using the Clinique eye cream, which I really, really enjoy. It's super moisturizing. Um, with me being up so early, I want to make sure that my eyes look fresh. I'm using the Mary Kay under the eye patches, which is another staple that I have in my skincare regimen. These really brighten my under eye as well as bring moisture to my skin. So I'm going to let that stay on for 10 minutes. And now I'm taking that off and I'm using the Neutrogena moisturizer, which is a dupe for the Milk moisturizer. It also is another dupe for the Trader Joe's version, which Trader Joe's is a little cheaper. And then, of course, I'm following that up with some sunscreen.
So before we get into cooking, let's have some coffee. So I am drinking some of the Trader Joe's dark roast coffee, and I added some eggnog. Let's get into these collard greens. So I purchased about 4 bundles of greens, and I am rolling them up and cutting them in half so that they are in small bite-sized pieces. And if you know, you know. This is a Southern tradition, washing and cutting greens. And of course, we got to wash these greens 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times until the water is clear so that they are edible. I'm also making some kale with the greens. And here is the kale and the greens in the pot. We're going to add some onions and bell peppers. And the greens are almost done. And I'm adding those peppers and those onions for some flavor. And voila, we have some collard greens. Now let's get into my favorite, the sweet potato pie. I'm roasting some sweet potatoes and I'm putting everything into my glass bowl and mixing it with a mixer. This is something that I remember seeing my grandmother do every Thanksgiving and Christmas when all of her kids would come home to Georgia. My grandmother had 12 kids and she adopted one to make 13, and this was a staple. She made 7, 8, 9, 10 pies. All of her kids took a pie home, and this is truly her recipe. So I really enjoy making this twice a year to share with family and friends. It just reminds me of my roots and my how humble my family is and how hard they worked to create a life that I now enjoy. So we're going in the oven on 375, and voila, this is a sweet potato pie. It looks so amazing. So proud of myself for making this. This is going to be good. All I need is some whipped cream and some vanilla ice cream. Shout out to my boo for this shot. His editing skills being my video assistant for the day as I'm cutting this pie. And not the slow motion effects. Gotta love Joe. Such a foodie, but always knows what to do. You cannot tell me you wouldn't eat this pie.